Hey guys, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to familiarize yourself with the different spray patterns of different guns. So this is mainly going to be useful for Phantom and Vandal, but before we get started, please subscribe. Join my Discord. I am doing coaching now as well through my Discord, so please join that. And also I wanted to let you guys know that I'm getting a new microphone and a webcam soon, so my videos will have me as well as higher quality microphone, because I know right now my microphone is kind of not the best quality. But yeah, anyways guys, so you can also use this guide for other guns that have spray patterns, which is pretty much every automatic gun. So like obviously with the Guardian you shouldn't be like spamming it because that's not really how you use the Guardian. But for guns like Spectre, Stinger, Ares, I mean Stinger is kind of garbage, but Ares, Odin, you can get a really, and Bulldog, you can get a really good feel for these spray patterns. So whenever we're talking about a gun, if you're very new to Valorant or just FPS games in general, each gun has a spray pattern, and um, it's kind of random, but they have patterns that you can like understand, and once you understand them, you can move your mouse accordingly to help you um, control them, and that's called spray control. And there's also different ways of shooting that don't involve spraying, but this is a guide about spray control. So I'm going to show you guys what the pattern for the Phantom looks like. First of all, I'm going to show you guys that the Phantom goes up for the first few shots. You see it goes up for like 4 or 5 shots. And then after it goes up, it starts going left and right. So I'm going to go and clear this. I'm going to clear this a lot, but after it goes up and up for like 4 or 5 bullets, it's going to start going left and right. I'm doing no pull down right now. I'm doing no control. So you see it goes up and to the right, actually. Just slightly to the right. So we can compare this with the Vandal. So yes, the Phantom is definitely a little easier to control. So the way that you want to control this is just look at the pattern, right? Look at the pattern. So the pattern goes up, which means to counter this up pattern, you want to pull down until you get to the point where it's just going left and right. And once it goes left and right, if you're going to the right, you need to pull to the left. If you're going to the left, you need to pull to the right, because that's how you're basically countering the force of the gun. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but I'll go ahead and show you guys how I would do this to control my spray. So obviously, I think that might have been more than 30 bullets. I mean, see, I could probably do better than that, but I can keep it in this circle, this very center circle, which is kind of good. Which means from this range, I could spray people pretty much like that always, consistently. So basically all I'm doing, at first I was just pulling down, like I have this all muscle memorized, so I'm just pulling down, and then after I know I can stop pulling down, I just go left and right, depending on how the gun goes. So I'll do it again. See, a few of these bullets are going off because I'm not perfect, but also spraying for this long isn't really recommended unless you're like spraying through smoke. But this is just to show you guys. I'll do it with the Vandal now. The Vandal's absolutely harder to spray with. You see, I even got one almost out here. But so you can practice this. It doesn't have to be on this. It can be like on over here on this wall. You can do different like distances away from it. Basically, I would just practice until you get all your bullets in a nice clump here. Also, you can turn off. Wait, no, I can't, huh? Wait, I have to be over here. There we go. Turn off unlimited ammo so I can show you guys like what a full actual clip looks like. That was kind of bad actually, so. Yeah, basically you're just spraying until you get these bullets as close as you can together. And you can keep backing up, and then you can also practice like just pulling down. So you notice how it just goes up at first? If you can just get these first few bullets that go up in the same spot, you're going to be very, very good at bursting. You just hit other ranges as well. So it's of course going to be harder though. See, I'm going to turn infinite ammo on. So yeah, so now we can talk about other guns here. I'm not actually super familiar with, I mean, I am internally, like I'm muscle memorized with these spray patterns, but I don't actually know what they look like, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do them as well. So this is actually even easier. You don't really have to control this. You can literally run and sprint with this gun. So it goes up and then it just like barely goes left and right. So you can see, the way that I'm teaching you guys to do this, I'm actually learning the spray pattern myself as well. So all you need to do is just pull down for a second and then just left and right barely. And sometimes the Spectre is a little inconsistent, but this is like, you can even run with this gun and do this. Of course, it's not as accurate, but still, you can get away with that. And people will probably miss on you if you do that. So, what else can we do? We can try the Ares. So here, I think this might be a little different if you aim down than if you don't. You can see it kind of goes like up and then up again, and then to the left and right. So let me try controlling this. Yeah, like once it stops going up, it's actually really easy to control left and right. You just have to practice it enough. And then try Odin. Looks like it kept going up there. Let me try again. So it will eventually go left and right. It looks like I think every spray pattern in the game might eventually stop going up, which is very interesting. That's what my intuition tells me anyway. But yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys every single gun. You guys get the point. Basically, if there's a gun you want to learn, you can use like the Frenzy. You just come to this point or come to a wall here in the range, turn unlimited ammo on, and just look at the spray pattern. Just shoot, and then see how the spray pattern goes, and then try to adjust for it and try to counter which way the weapon's like recoiling. So if it's recoiling up, you need to pull down. If it's recoiling to the right, you should pull to the left. If it's going right, or if it's going left, you should pull to the right. So on and so forth. And obviously every time you shoot, it's going to be randomized, but still you'll get the general idea of the pattern, which will be very useful for you to understand. So mainly use this for the Phantom and the Vandal if you're newer, or if you just want to get a better grip on how to use them, if your aim you think is not as good. And yeah, please subscribe, like, join my Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next one.